One of the most famous shows these days is HBO's Euphoria. The success of the show is down to talented actors like Zendaya, Alexa Demie, Sydney Sweeney, Jacob Elordi, among others. Whenever something becomes so talked about, it's only natural for controversies to follow. And today, we take a look at one of the controversies regarding Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney. First, Euphoria star Sydney Sweeney clarifies her past comments on being forced to go topless. Sydney Sweeney's career has seen a massive rise recently. While she has established herself as a highly promising actress, she's also been reaching new heights in her modeling career. However, recently she's been in the center of a real-life controversy involving some comments she made with the newspaper The Independent. Sydney Sweeney explained in her interview to The Independent that she never felt uncomfortable, as one of the creators of the show, Sam Levinson, always valued her opinion. She said that there were moments when she would tell if there was no need for a shirtless scene, and Sam Levinson would oblige. Sydney went on to explain how there was even an intimacy coordinator to help her with the filming of vulnerable scenes, but like always, her comments were taken out of context. This was said after she explained that her past experiences with projects before Euphoria weren't always as good as she would want to go home and scrub myself completely raw because I feel disgusting. This was a concerning comment and makes a person think just how much stress actresses have to go through for some of the scenes. She explained how I didn't feel like I was able to speak up, which shows that filming some scenes can be highly taxing for actresses. However, her comments were completely blown out of proportion, and Sydney Sweeney clarified her comments earlier this week, speaking to Teen Vogue. She explained that she never had to ask Levinson to cut any scenes and that the publication had misinterpreted her comments. The 24-year-old actress was full of praise for the co-creator of the show and went on to say that he would never make her do something in which she would be uncomfortable. She says that there's a lot of respect for the boundaries of everyone on the set, and there wasn't a single explicit scene that was done without her consent or will. Sydney also disclosed her reaction to the headlines being made after her comments were wrongly misunderstood. It got twisted and turned, and it became its own beast, and I was like, oh my god. This isn't surprising, as the British media, on countless occasions, has been known to make mountains out of molehills, only to get sued by multiple famous personalities. While that's probably out of the question here, it's safe to say that such topics shouldn't be taken lightly, as any confusion can be fatal. In addition to all this, Sydney Sweeney also added how all her explicit scenes in the Euphoria series are crucial to the storyline and to the character of Cassie. She went on to elaborate how we all get naked in real life, and it sets a new tone to the character and adds another layer. She believes there's a lot of purpose in these scenes, and they tend to showcase what the character is going through and act as a different form of communication for Cassie's character. It must be a huge step for Sydney Sweeney to be able to express Cassie's character, and it's a brave step in every way. Not too long ago, Sydney broke down on her Instagram account after some Twitter users heckled the young actress for her appearance. This cyberbullying seriously needs to stop, and we need the government to crack down on it because it is so dangerous. Plus, it comes as a shock to us, at least, because if Sydney Sweeney, the face of Rihanna's lingerie line Savage X Fenty, isn't up to someone's standards of beauty, then well, maybe they have a problem. She's also been vocal about how her racy scenes tend to take away the attention from the role she's playing. There's certainly some truth to that, as she goes on to criticize the double standards that are present in Hollywood. Sydney pointed out that many male actors get naked and also go on to win Oscars and get praised for their work, but female actresses are degraded for their nude scenes. Discussing the practicalities of the intimate scenes, she described how such scenes are more technical rather than romantic. Sydney says that these scenes, for her, become associated with the character rather than the actress playing them. She also hopes to become a small example in changing the double standards that exist in Hollywood regarding male and female nude scenes. Despite the criticism that Euphoria has received from some factions over nudity, Sydney Sweeney states that she remains proud of her work and wants people to look beyond the nudity in the show. There's no doubt that Sydney is an extremely talented actress, and she should be lauded for her bravery, which has managed to only elevate HBO's Euphoria to the next level. Now, let's dive into Euphoria Season 3, all we know so far. Euphoria Season 2 ended on such a cliffhanger that it wouldn't be surprising surprising if some people are still in shock. We all want to know what happens next, and it's just a terrible time to end the show, to be honest. Every character's story is stuck in a moment where you just want the next episode, and every time you think about it, you realize you'll have to wait for Season 3. The good thing is that you don't have to worry about the series not getting renewed, as if that was ever going to happen. Variety confirmed that the series had been renewed for a third season. However, no news on a possible ETA was released. Francesca Orsi, Executive Vice President of HBO Programming, explained how the cast and the production team had elevated the TV show to another level, and were super excited about a third season with the talented cast. Considering that we are only in March so far, it makes sense to expect the new season to arrive sometime in 2023, although there isn't any confirmation, and we'll have to wait for more news regarding the HBO show. If we are basing the expected time of arrival on the past, then we might be in for a long wait, considering Season 2 almost came out 3 years later. There were different reasons for that, but it could yet arrive in 2024, and it wouldn't be surprising. The good thing is, Euphoria tends to deliver bridging episodes if needed. It is for sure that we need some sort of order to the chaotic ending of Season 2. Now, what to expect from Season 3? One of the better developments of the crazy finale was Rue being in recovery. Our hope is that the third season will take Rue to the next phase of recovery, and maybe the producers can throw in an apology to Jules as well. Zendaya, who plays Rue, also agrees with this assessment. "I think that's what we need. I think that's what the world needs." You got that right, MJ. Dominic Fike, who plays Elliot, appeared on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and confirmed that he will indeed be back for the third season. That's a huge relief, as it quashes any chances of Elliot transferring out of Euphoria High. Thank God for that. His apology song to Rue had a lot of sincerity, at least we felt that, and it would be good if their friendship can weed out the bad stuff. Bez and Ash, where to begin with them? The pain of their arc was simply too much to handle. All we can hope for is that they are reunited and find a way. After all, they are survivors and fighters, and the fans would give anything for them to be back together. Javon Walton, who plays Ash, definitely hopes his brother in the show will find a way out, and we all agree, Walton. Next, Euphoria becomes HBO's second most watched show. Despite all the criticism Euphoria's had to bear, it has officially become HBO's second most watched TV show of all time. It comes behind only Game of Thrones, and drew more than 6.6 million viewers for the finale across HBO and HBO Max. The Season 2 viewership of Euphoria has garnered almost 19 million viewers only in the US. It was officially reported that Euphoria's second season episodes were averaging 16.3 million viewers, which remains the best viewer rate per episode in the history of HBO, apart from Game of Thrones for obvious reasons, which stands alone at the top with 46 million viewers across its final season. That isn't all. Euphoria is seriously talked about all over the internet. It also became the most tweeted about TV show of the decade so far in the US, and it seems as if fans just can't get enough. With 34 million tweets and possibly much more by now, the fans of Euphoria have a lot to say and have a lot to know about the twists and turns of the show, in particular, the finale. That's a wrap for this video. If you have any questions about Euphoria, feel free to ask. Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.